It is a huge grid of cross cars and RX 150s after a very successful first season for the championship. How will it conclude? We're green and go, and Will Ovenden gets a decent start from the middle of row 1, but Max Wedley's got a good getaway as well. David Kane should hold sway going down into first turn. Max Wedley's got all out of shape and he's falling, being swamped by the pack. So Wedley was third. He's now down to about 5th or 6th. It's Kane who leads, Ovenden second, Bartlett's in third spot. Into 4th position comes Liam McMullen. McMullen's diving up the inside and there's contact. McMullen just brushes past Ben Bartlett's Mygale. So the speed car wonder gets past, but Bartlett's having none of that. Bartlett comes back at him as they climb up Hairy Hill into North Bend Hairpin, and they all arrive at the turn as one. Bartlett, McMullen, they're all absolutely locked together. Max Weatherly's falling like a stone. He's a long way down the order now, but Ben Bartlett's still absolutely really trying to make a move on McMullen as they charge down into Paddock Bend. It's David Kane who leads, Will Ovenden in second, Ben Bartlett's in fourth, right on the tail of McMullen in third. It's great Joker lap action with a number of drivers opting for the longer route. It's also included Stephen Jones in that Joker section, but the duel on track is really this fight for second, third and fourth place. We've got the race leaders, Ovenden on the tail of David Kane, but McMullen and Bartlett are having a great scrap over third and fourth position. They climb up out of Hairy Hill. The race leaders into North Bend Hairpin. David Kane is your pace setter for now, with Will Ovenden behind. McMullen, Bartlett and Turner complete the top 5 positions, and Bartlett is looking very racy indeed, trying to make a move on McMullen. Goes Joker. It's the youngest driver in the pack. He's just 16 years of age. He'd be young enough to drive the slower, less powerful cars if he wanted to, but Bartlett's a very capable young driver, and he has stepped right in to this junior cross car, into this cross car category this season. Max Weatherly is a long way adrift down the order after his slow start, but he should be one to watch as this race progresses. But it's David Kane who still leads the way as they climb out of the Devil's Elbow and up towards the North Bend Hairpin. James Constantine's in the thick of the pack, but David Kane is into North Bend with Will Ovenden right behind him. This huge grid, we have 12 cars out on circuit. There's fights everywhere you look, and Liam McMullen's up the inside of Brad Turner. Into the lead, David Kane and Will Ovenden have both gone Joker this time through, and there's a real fight behind. We've got 2 cars into the Joker together, and Brad Turner's into the gravel. He's made his own Joker lap. Brad Turner had nowhere to go, forced into the gravel. It seemed the 2 cars tried to go into the Joker side by side, so Brad Turner and McMullen came very close indeed. But what a great fight it is between the cross car and RX 150 duellers. Up over the jump goes David Kane, and Will Ovenden has got second place to his name for now. He wants to take the win here and claim his first victory of 2025, but he's running out of laps. He's going to have to force a mistake from the speed car Wonder R of Irishman David Kane, who's new-ish to Rallycross. He only started in the category last year, and he's now got traffic to deal with because Ben Hardy is going to be lapped here. The pink RX 150 is in danger, will be lapped before the end of this, and Will Ovenden might be able to challenge. They get towards the line, but they can't do it. Will Ovenden nearly caught up with David Kane at the finish, but that is the checker flag. The last lap board was being made ready for Ben Hardy, who was about to be lapped, so that's what caught us out on the lap count. With Ben Hardy about to be lapped, the last lap board was being made ready, but the checker flags flew, and Will Ovenden just misses out on his first victory. David Kane wins again. He's been absolutely on fire at the end of the season. He's won the last events in a row, and David Kane wins again at Lydden Hill in the Speed Car Wonder R and takes second in the championship. So second in the championship for David Kane. Will Ovenden with a great drive in the Digger Sim car in the cross car Margale XE04. He's second. Ben Bartlett third. Max Wedley was fourth in the end. Liam McMullen fifth. Brad Turner in sixth. Tremendous stuff from the cross cars, and it'll be the supercar finale which will round out our season next up. There was damage down at the Joker lap. Someone hit the bollards through the Joker lap section. It was all happening. Difficult to keep up with everything with 12 cars on circuit, but David Kane wins. The fastest lap of the session went to Max Weatherly, so he really showed his speed again there, did Max. A 45.8 for Max Weatherly in number 7, but David Kane it is who has the last laugh in the 2025 season, taking the victory, but Max Weatherly is your overall champion in the 25 season.